I can still hear the music, soft jazz, laughter, champagne glasses clinking. The kind of night where everyone pretends they're happy, successful, untouchable. I wasn't pretending. Not yet. When I reached for her hand, it wasn't for show. It was instinct, years of habit, years of love. But she pulled away, not sharply, carefully, as if my touch itself was bad optics. "Don't let them think we're a couple," she whispered. The words landed like glass in my throat. I looked at her, my wife, in her designer gown, the one I bought, standing beside her boss, the man who thought my seat at the table belonged to him. I stood up slowly. My voice didn't shake. "From this moment," I said, loud enough for nearby heads to turn, "we're not." The silence that followed, I can still taste it. We used to dream together. Cheap wine, broken furniture, promises made under a ceiling fan that barely worked. She said she wanted to build something of her own. I believed her. I supported every late night, every promotion, every conference trip. I was proud of her. She said I made her stronger. She lied. It started with small things. The new phone she guarded like it contained state secrets. The scent of cologne that wasn't mine. The late meetings that ended too happy. But the betrayal wasn't just infidelity, it was humiliation. I found the company's gala invitation addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Please join us to celebrate her partnership promotion. Except I wasn't invited. The Mr. had been crossed out. She'd replaced me long before I knew it. The night before the party, I found her phone unlocked. She'd been careless, maybe too confident. Maybe she believed I'd never look. The messages were all there. Her boss, Ethan, words dripping with arrogance. "We'll announce your promotion together. Don't worry, he'll fade out soon. He's just baggage, right?" Baggage. I didn't confront her that night. I simply watched her sleep, peaceful, unbothered, next to the man she thought she'd outsmarted. She didn't know I'd already started building my own kind of empire. See, while she was climbing corporate ladders, I was building quiet control. I handled her investments, her accounts, her taxes. She trusted me with everything financial, said she didn't get numbers. So I built her wealth, structured her success. Every share, every asset, neatly tied to the company we both technically owned. The company I registered, the one she never read the fine print of. A joint partnership, 50-50, except my 50 controlled her access. My signatures locked her funds. My passwords held her empire. She thought she had everything. She didn't realize it was borrowed. At the party, I watched her laugh with Ethan. Her hand brushed his arm like it belonged there. The champagne sparkled in her glass. The room buzzed with admiration. And then the announcement. Tonight, we celebrate our newest senior partner, the brilliant, unstoppable Mrs. Anderson. Applause, flash photography, fake congratulations. She looked radiant, triumphant, until she saw me walking toward the stage. "Ladies and gentlemen," I said, taking the mic from Ethan, "before you toast to my wife's promotion, a small update." Her eyes widened. Panic, then calculation. She wasn't sure which mask to wear. "Effective today," I continued, "the controlling stake of her partnership, as well as the shares tied to it, have been transferred to a new owner." A murmur swept through the crowd. I turned to her, calm, deliberate. "You're looking at him." The silence cracked open. Ethan froze. My wife, no, she stepped forward. "What are you talking about?" she hissed under her breath. I smiled. "You didn't read the contract, did you? The firm's funding, the equity, all came from our company, my company. And as of this morning, your assets, your half, have been legally dissolved." She blinked, confusion twisting into fury. "You can't!" "I already did." I handed the firm's legal counsel an envelope. Inside, transfer documents, timestamps, witness signatures, everything airtight. Ethan tried to speak, but I cut him off. "Oh, and Ethan, the board might want to review your expense reports, especially the ones labeled Client Entertainment. You know, the ones that include hotel stays under her name." Gasps, flashbulbs, the room fractured into whispers. She looked around, the confident, untouchable woman suddenly small, cornered. "You planned this?" she breathed. "Every second," I said quietly. They escorted Ethan out. HR followed my wife. Her heels clicked faster than her breath. By the time the party ended, she had lost her job, her reputation, her accounts. Everything she built on lies collapsed in one night. I didn't stay to watch it burn. I just walked out, calm, finished.